Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I would be talking about VWAP, which is one of a very top-notch discussed indicator these days. So yeah, why is it discussed a lot? Because it can make you get rid of multiple moving averages. Like for example, people who trade with SMAs, with EMAs, with with a lot of moving averages. Like some people will be putting 10 moving average of SMA, some will be putting 20, then finally 30 they will be using for an EMA, which is exponential. So this can avoid you to trade with multiple moving averages, and this VWAP, which is a volume weighted average price, this can help you with one single indicator or one single moving average, and it can get your job done. So yes, why is it so famous? Because this is used by most of the institutions, and this was one of the hidden indicators. And in today's video I would be showing you all that how exactly VWAP, which is called WAP, which can also be called as WAP. So why WAP is used, what is the top reason WAP is being used, and why is it so profitable, and what is the clarity WAP gives you. Yeah, so let's get started. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. So yeah, this is trading view. Gold is front of us, M15 time frame, naked chart, nothing front of us. And we have gold, silver, BTC, US30, Nasdaq, crude oil, Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, USD CAD, USD JPY. This means that WAP works on everything. So these are the currencies and these are the symbols which I trade on a lot. So we can test WAP that it works on what all, and what are the benefits. Why is it so easy? Why is it so super easy? It is extremely easy, and we don't require much work, but we have multiple tools for WAP. But let me talk about one of the very famous one, which is being spoken a lot these days. So yeah, so exactly what is WAP? So let me just take it very short and sweet. It's a volume weighted average price. It's a trading indicator that shows the average price of an asset both based on price volume throughout the day. Yeah, so having said that, which means throughout the day what a particular price is doing for that particular symbol, WAP is going to tell you that. Yeah, it will not give you any stupid thoughts that no, today you have to sell this, no, morning it was a buy, afternoon you need to sell, or no, afternoon was a buy, now it is sell. It can happen if it's a very worsen case. Yeah, if it's a very dramatic situation on that particular symbol that day, but it gives you a weighted average price of the volume throughout that particular day, exactly what is happening with that symbol. Yeah, it also helps the trader understand like the true value of the market and whether price is trading above or below that average, which can indicate bullish or bearish momentum. Yeah, so let's talk about the most traded one these days, which is WAP for the Lux Algo. Yeah, VWAP of Lux Algo 5.1k. So there is of VWAP standard bands, standard deviation bands for the Yang Guizi, and there is also the updated version of this one, which is very less used by people. And again, this is again by the same person, the same author, which is 5.3k. But let's talk about the 5.1k of Lux Algo, of course my favorite. Yeah, so this 5.1k I believe is a lot better than the rest of the ones. So let's talk about this. And yeah, again, if you guys want me to make a video on the another one as well, for sure I'm gonna help you guys. Yeah, so let's talk about this one today. So VWAP, sorry, periodic close Lux Algo 5.1k. Yeah, okay, so click on this, it comes on your chart all the way here. So guys, what does this do exactly? And let me explain you how it works. Okay, so I would rather prefer the more higher the time frame, the more better is going to be. Yeah, so don't mix up yourself, or don't get into the scalping mode, with, especially with the WAP, by taking a smaller time frame. It's gonna screw you up. So what I prefer is either go with, at least with M30, or either with H4 time frame. I mean with H1 time frame. Yeah. So I will give you a clarity on H1 time frame. So what exactly gold was doing on Friday, it can give you a clear picture over here. So this is February 1, 2026, March 2026, March 15 again, April again, March 29, and March 22. So this shows you the highest highs and lowest low points, that where the market was trading in those days, okay, or in those months. But now the one which is in the center over here, which is the dark pinkish or the reddish line, it can tell you exactly that, you see this daily one, and it shows you the date. So it will tell you exactly that from 8th of April to until the closing day of Friday night, as per the Kuwait time. Yeah, so it can show you that what gold has done exactly that particular day. So gold has been trading with this respected WAP line over here, and it is unsuccessful to break out. Yeah, which is very clear. You can see that it went up, and then again, I mean, because it was Friday, money was pumping in, money was pumping out, and the market was shooting up, it was shooting down, shooting up, shooting down, shooting up, shooting down, but it was unsuccessful to break this particular line. Yeah, it was unsuccessful. So if you also see that what made the market go up and down so much, it was because of, as I just said, pumping in, pumping out the money of Friday. Yeah, a lot of people withdraw their money. A lot of people, they cut off their weekly periods on Friday, and it is like people stop trading on Friday, so the weekly periodic cycle of trading ends up on Friday, and a lot of people, they remove out their money. So that is one reason the market goes up, then the market goes down, the market goes up, the market goes down. And as it always, as everyone always says, that the day of Friday is the most disturbed day for a trader, because the market doesn't have a proper momentum or a proper trending moment. So many people, they avoid to trade on Friday. Yeah, because as I just said, that it's a weekly trading periodic cycle which ends on Friday, and people who are trading from Monday, on Friday they remove all their profits, or they remove all their money, and then again on Monday they start the trading cycle again. So you can see this maroon line over here. This is unsuccessful to break. So what happens is, if this breaks down successfully, and then the market starts going down, then this is going to form a new cycle over here. And then what happens is, the WAP starts going, the candle starts going downwards, and it does the same way. It kisses the WAP moving average, and then it starts going down. Then again it kisses the moving average of WAP, and then it goes down again. So every time it kisses the moving average of WAP, it is clearly understood that the trend is changed and the trend has started. As you guys just see over here, every time it is touching the WAP line, and then it goes up again. Every time it touches the WAP line, it goes up again. Every time it touches the WAP line, it goes up again. So if the trend is going to change, it's going to move down, and then it's gonna kiss the WAP line again. Then again it's gonna go down. It's gonna kiss the WAP line again. Again it's gonna go down. If you just see how it was acting exactly on on March 29, it was doing the same thing again. Let's follow this. Let's follow this line over here, the blue one. Yeah, so see, it went up and then it came down again. So these were the fake outs, or to kill people's stop losses, or to do the liquidity sweeps. So again it went up, again it came down over here, and then it shooted up again, Again it came down over here. There was a big candle. Just see that how big the candle was. It was extremely big. It came so down, and then this candle came up, the green candle. Yeah, it went up again, it came down, it went up again, came down, went up again, came down, it shooted up all the way here. So this is the beauty of WAP. I mean, it's going to tell you that how long this trend is lasting. Yeah, let me show you all one more most beautiful way. So this is of Lux Algo. This is very clear because it does the job for me. Yeah, for that particular day. Okay, so I know that, okay, so today or Friday, where gold is heading to, or what is the momentum of gold. So let's talk about silver. Let's see the other ones. It's the same thing. You see this? It's kissing the WAP moving average. It went up again, it came down, it came very near over here, and it went up again. Yeah, so if you see the Bitcoin, I mean, it's doing the same thing. It will do the same thing. I mean, that's the way how it works. But I would slightly say to you guys that don't go for Bitcoin. This is my personal recommendation because Bitcoin is so dangerous. I mean, it will move your it will hunt your stop loss so many times because of the VIX. The VIX are so dangerous. It will go all the way down, very down, and then come back up. So I personally believe that only when it comes to Bitcoin, WAP doesn't work so perfectly when it comes to Bitcoin. Yeah, let's talk about US30. So US30 over here, you see this? Again, it is going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up over here. Okay, so let's do one thing. I can also show you one of the um, uh, very best way how we can use WAP. Especially, you have to do a little bit exercise by yourself to figure out that WAPs works exactly on which perfect time frame, on which perfect symbols. Yeah, so if you see this, let's talk about the US30. Let me take down to H1 time frame. Yeah, you see on the H1 time frame there was no particular clarity from WAP on that day. I mean, it was very unclear that what WAP is trying to do. So I would stay out. Okay, if we go on US30, so US30 is also giving a very it is, I mean, it was a very disturbed day. Okay, it was just dancing near the WAP line. So how to avoid that particular symbol that day is when WAP line and the candle and the market, when the market is moving in the line of WAP. Like for example, it's very clear. Like, let me give you one short example over here. So if we open paintbrush, okay, and let's say this is the line of WAP. Okay, so when the market is moving like that, you just need to avoid, because you know that there is no cons in the market and the market is not pumping in, pumping out. So just stay away from it. Yeah, so let's talk about the crude oil. It was doing the same thing. Let's talk about Euro USD. It was working perfect, amazing. You see this? Okay, it was closing, the market was closing above the WAP moving average, the WAP indicator. Yeah, and then it came down over here, and then it went up again. Okay, so if you see over here, we can understand that on a lot of days WAP was sweeping out the traders, and then it was going up again. It was sweeping out the traders, it was going up again. Okay, so I would rather prefer all of you all not to see the previous time frames. Okay, not to see the previous time frames. Follow strictly yourself on the current time frame, so it's gonna be very much more clear for you. Okay, now for example, like I personally use this and it does the job amazingly. Why? My work is simple. When the market is going to, like, what I do basically is, so if I close this, I will do something very clearly. I will go on the H1 time frame and I will see that what the market is gonna do now, like what is the trend of the market that particular day. Okay, so I see that Euro USD is bullish. I will come down on H1 time frame and I will be following the simple philosophy that every time the market comes down, the market touches this pink line of a WAP indicator, and when there is a bullish momentum again of the price action, I'm gonna execute. Very simple. And my stop loss is going to be below that. A very less, not a lot, but my stop loss is going to be very small, and my TP is going to be at least 2 to 3 times bigger than my stop loss. I'm not going to dive in the market for a lot of time. No, if my stop loss is, for example, $5, I'm going to put a take profit of $15 or $20. You're going to get stopped out, let's say 2 times. But if you make money, if your TP hits 2 times or 3 times, you're gonna make a lot more than you're losing. So very simple. Yeah. So that is how Lux Algo VWAP works. Okay, focus on this pink line and make sure that you avoid looking at the previous time frames, and just focus on the higher time frame, and then come down on H1 and execute your trades looking at the center line. Yeah, and then go at GBP USD. Amazing. See how amazingly it got the job done. Then you come down at AUD USD, and you see that AUD USD, the pink line, to be honest, has been respected. Yeah, it has been respected. Okay, then you come here and you see USD CAD has been respected. I mean, it went up over here and then it came down over here. If you're enough smart to see the bigger trend and understand what's happening in the market, so you're gonna play well with this. Yeah, so USD JPY, yeah, did well. You see this? You see this, such a amazing pin bar from where the market rejected and the market is going up again. It touched the pink line, and from there the game went on. You see this? It's being respected so nicely. Over here there might be some news or might be some liquidity, you know, sweeping out the traders, hunting their stop losses. Came up again, kissed this pink line over here of the WAP indicator, went up again, came down, went up again. Yeah, so how to take my stop losses and take profits? Okay, so the stop loss can be right under the pink line when you execute your trade. Yeah, and your take profits can be 2 to 3 times of your stop loss, or you can take the nearest M5 or M15 take profits of the, sorry, M5 or M15 resistances. Okay, so yeah, that's it. And one more thing, if you guys feel that you know, Lux Algo WAP periodic close is slightly confusing for me, oh sorry Hasib, oh sorry ForexNawaab, I did not understand this. So you can do one simple thing: remove everything from your chart. Yeah, come over here and anchored VWAP, you can use this, volume based. Yeah, see the lowest point from where the market started going up, or see the highest point from where the market was going, the market was up and started falling down. So over here on H1 we have the lowest point here and the market is going up. I'm gonna keep my mouse on the wick and click once. That's it. You see this? Every time the market comes near the blue line, the market is gonna go up. Every time the market is gonna touch the blue line, the market is gonna go up. Yeah, the no trade zone over here is between this green area and between this green area. Our hot points are whenever the market touches the blue area over here. Yeah, so now you can keep this as is over here, and the more the market goes up, it's gonna you know, what do you call, it's gonna get this WAP is gonna get stretched automatically. As soon as the trend changes, if it breaks the blue line, it's gonna go down, and then it's gonna kiss the blue line again, it's gonna start going down. So you know that your momentum has changed. Yeah, Practically, to be very honest, a lot of people also love this. Yeah, but I mean, it depends choice to choice, right? So because I'm a Lux Algo fan, and I like a lot of indicators of Lux Algo, so I practically I always prefer Lux Algo things, because I can see, like, because my reading is different. Everybody has their own reading eye and a reading cycle. So I practically I can see like what was happening on the previous dates and on the previous times. So I personally go with the pink line. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope this was a lot cleared. And if you all have any doubts, any questions, drop in the comments. Ping me on WhatsApp or drop me an email. I'm gonna answer all your questions and make your life more easy when it's gonna come on WAP indicator. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Have a wonderful day, and take care, and happy trading next week. Bye bye.